Welcome back to Talkative. I'm your guy, Mac is Legend. What?
I'm just laughing. Like, where we been? Okay.
Yeah, that's real.
It's your boy Overtime Chris on the check-in. What's up?
We've been out for a minute.
Oh my gosh. A minute is
For
like
a good minute.
Understatement.
I know,
a
man.
Bit. When did the last time we was here?
That's a good question. Has it been when you got married? How long
I
ago?
definitely got married since that point. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
And that was there. You go.
You know what I mean?
And so we were going 2 weeks before that. I think.
So you don't actually know.
Yeah.
I would actually have. You know what? I can look right now. I uploaded the last.
Oh yeah.
I can look at when I uploaded the last.
It's been
one.
over a month. It ain't been 2 months though.
It says a month ago. That says Talkative posted a track a month ago.
So we've been going a month.
It's been a month. Okay.
That ain't bad.
We took a break.
We took a break. You need a break.
You know?
I mean, shows have seasons, right?
Yeah.
That was season 1. That was the last episode.
That's why I said the last
one.
episode.
Yeah.
That's what I named it.
That was it. And right.
And people was
They were like, yo, that's the last one ever?
Like, y'all not doing it no more?
Y'all just gonna go out like that?
I was like, yeah, we ain't doing it
why
no
not?
More. That's it. 13 and out. You know
Gotta
what I'm
let
saying?
people know, hey, look. Well, we gave them 13 good shows. That was good. For season 1, 13 good shows. We took a month off. We came back to you.
Positive feedback, too.
Yeah.
Positive feedback.
Really
Not a whole
I'm
lot
with
of
that.
negative stuff going on.
It
But
never really is too much negative. I mean, you
No.
know, I got to be honest. I mean, you might get 1 out of 50.
Right. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that one you kind of be like, man, why are they gonna be
You
like,
be
why they
stuck on
yeah,
it.
like
you
this
be
mug.
stuck on that one bad comment that somebody said,
I
man.
hate
You
that.
just-
That's the problem too,
Yeah,
man.
that's
That
the way.
goes.
That's life. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Just kinda
Everybody
gotta
gives you all
shrug
this
it off.
good stuff.
I'm trying to
One
figure
thing.
out why you got a short sleeve shirt on and it's 42
Bruh,
degrees.
I'm sorry, but
outside.
when them lights come on, them lights be hot.
Right. That wind was blowing so hard coming in.
Yeah. You ain't
I was
lying.
like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
My face is cracking.
I'm out there holding my bag. Is he going to come answer the door?
Yeah,
Like,
I know. And look, it wasn't up at like 10 seconds. But y'all know you was freezing out there.
It was crazy, man.
What's up with that, though? It goes from being 80 degrees to being
I tell people in
40.
Maryland, there's no it's not gradual.
I hate
it's
that.
abrupt. Like every season in Maryland is abrupt. Like we go into spring, it's just spring.
What is
we
that?
go into summer, it's just 90 degrees off the break. And then literally like, I swear I noticed it. I was like, yo, it's really cold out here. I went to my son's football game last Thursday.
Ooh.
And it was like it started at 7.
Okay.
So it ended like around 9:30.
Ooh.
It was brick.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe it.
It was brick house. I saw all kind of hawks flying by me.
Yeah, the Hulk is out, bruh.
Like, I think I saw that little White Walker dragon flying over the
Yeah,
damn field.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
so cold
yeah.
out there, man.
The ice kid, what do they call him? The
Whatever
daggone-
that dragon
yeah,
is called,
yeah.
man. Like,
Man,
It's
I'm feeling you
crazy.
though. It's extremely cold out there. But I'm glad. I actually do like the colder season more than that.
For sure.
That heat wave was ridiculous.
I like fall because fall,
like fall,
is
yeah.
like 65.
Nice.
Light breeze, you know, the leaves are blowing across the ground a little
yeah,
bit.
you can't beat that.
You know what I mean? The colors.
Yeah, the
and stuff
colors.
like that. It's
you
not
get-
too hot.
right.
It's not too cold. It's just right in that pocket.
Absolutely.
Right in the pocket.
Well, they coming in with the cold already.
Winter can miss
Woo.
me.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah,
I
winter.
don't like winter. I don't get along with
yeah,
winter.
winter is coming. Winter is
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
So what's up, man?
Okay, so let me say this real quick. Even though we've been going for a month,
Yeah.
be sure to comment, like, rate, and review. Hit the notification
trying to
bell.
hear that this week. You
No,
could've-
look, y'all got to hear because
Ain't trying to hear.
if you don't see this, you be like, I didn't hit the notification bell. That's how you don't know.
Well, you know.
But do it anyway.
Yeah.
We need y'all up there.
sure.
One thing I want to mention real quick before we get into what's been happening. The Eaton Hotel. Chris and I will be out there at Eaton Hotel.
Yeah.
In DC this weekend.
This weekend.
There's an Uncle Near's happy hour takeover at the Allegory inside the Eaton Hotel. Which Eaton Hotel is fly. I done told you about it, man. This
Yeah, I
joint
haven't
is-
been. You
Woo!
telling me.
It's sexy. I think the thing about it is it's not only sexy, it's cerebral, it's cultural.
Nice.
I'm loving it, man. So we're gonna be out there having some
I'm
good
in
Uncle
there.
Near's. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm in
Me and
there.
Chris gonna be in there. We might got a little surprise for you. We'll see what pops.
Yeah.
But it's also Howard Homecoming. So
Is that the real HU? Which one is the real?
oh yeah, they call.
'Cause
I think
be
they
fighting
say
over that. You
Well,
know what
I
I'm
don't want to.
saying?
You know, look,
I ain't
got,
getting into
yeah,
that.
I ain't got no stake in
You
either
know what I
one.
mean? But,
I mean,
you
we
know.
already know the real HBCU itself. I mean,
Well, you know what?
You
You know
know.
what I'm saying? I ain't got no mug. Okay. You
that's
know.
right. That kombucha's good as hell.
Yeah,
so,
health aid.
But yeah, A&T's homecoming is beginning of November, so that's gonna be some hot stuff
I
right
know you
there.
down there. You
Oh
go
man, we
every
got
time.
it. Look, that's a family affair. All
Yeah,
right?
it's like I'm
Yeah.
in there.
We all there, man.
If I ain't there, something wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna show up like, man, what's up? It's like not coming to your family reunion. You know what I'm
that.
saying? In a lot of ways. So
that.
So A&T homecoming, the Aggies, we're gonna be in the building.
Nice.
Hopefully we be able to do something with that.
Okay.
We'll see what pops.
Y'all have a decent football team. Are y'all okay?
You know what I did here? We lost a couple. You know,
a couple as in 2 or 3? Because people be saying a couple and it be like 5. Okay, like.
You know, I hate to say this. The ones that I know about, because I have not really watched much football at all this season.
Yeah.
For anybody, but the ones I know about, I hate to say it. I think the ones I heard about is like, man, we lost today, and I'm like, dang. Then I hear another, next week we lost again today. I'm like, oh,
it's tough.
But I mean, you know what? Look, I go out to A&T homecoming because, for one, the daggone band is ridiculous. You already know the band is amazing.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? The parade.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I honestly wish. Maybe this wish might come true. I don't know,
okay,
Chris.
what is this wish?
You know how they do the Macy's Day Parade?
Oh, okay. It's a big wish. Okay.
It's a big wish about to come up. I wish we could do the A&T homecoming parade.
That'd be dope.
Uh-oh.
Why can't you make that happen? You
well, hold on,
people.
What do we need? What do we need to make that happen? Can we just do like
we gonna be on a float, or what? Or you just want to be out there?
I want to be out there with it, like coming behind us. Behind us, we got. Can we do that with mics and you not hear everything going on, and you could just hear us?
I mean, just. As long as it ain't a live situation, it's very easy. You just need 2 people with a camera, like a couple angles, and just what we got now, and we could do that.
Why can't we do that?
We could do that. That's it.
I want y'all to comment right now if you think you would love to see A&T's homecoming parade.
People could come up. We could talk. I like talking to regular. I mean, we'd have to
invite somebody up.
They wouldn't see it right when it's going on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Junebug, come over here real quick.
Right.
Oh, that's true, though. We couldn't do it live. That's probably... But that would be wicked if we could do it live.
If you want to do it live, we would have to figure... I'd have to figure that out.
Because we got time.
Because you're going to be outside. You know what I'm saying? So that creates a power element, like where we getting the power source from, and because usually like
Chris, we can do this though.
What you don't see at the Macy's Day Parade is all them wires and cords going everywhere.
That's true.
And they put down those little rubber strips over them to cover it up to make it not look like there's wires and cords.
That's true.
But that is a production. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gotta do all that.
We're gonna keep it mad simple.
We could just have a spot, at least where you see the floats coming by or whatever.
Yes.
Y'all do floats or y'all do like
they do floats. They do. We do all that.
Okay, like
Cadillacs. Okay. Yeah, all that. I used to drive in the A&T parade. Yeah. I used to use my dad's car, and I would be out there driving. I had like a nice little beautiful somebody back there.
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
nice.
Oh, bro, I was fly with it
Yeah,
too.
I've been to quite a few.
We need to make that happen. I mean, if you can get down there, which we can make that happen.
Okay.
Get down there. I got a place for you to stay.
Okay.
Let's figure that out.
That'd be dope.
See how that just came out of nowhere.
Cool. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be really cool.
A&T's homecoming parade early in the morning.
That would be dope.
All right, let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna set up. I got to figure out what the legalities of that, but I don't think it'd be too crazy to get to do.
I mean, you should. You just like.
We just here. Yeah, hold up. I'm Mac.
I'm a Newell.
Yeah, okay. Come on. Yeah, I'm a Newell. You must not know.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we've been here.
My fault.
I have generations here at A&T.
Yeah.
So let's figure that out. But anyway.
Yeah.
Besides all that, just catching up, man. Catch up points. I think your wedding. Okay, your wedding is.
What about my wedding? I'm not gonna sit here talk. I mean, it was cool for me. Like
that joint was fly.
It was cool for me.
First of all, we look good. I'm gonna tell you that off gate.
I was fly.
You were fly.
I'm glad I went with the suit that I went with because I was.
You wore that suit really good too.
I had a blue one and I had my burgundy one.
I like the burgundy joint.
And then I put the blue one on. I was like, this is cool, but this ain't here cool.
Yeah.
This is like something else cool. And I put that burgundy on. I said,
game
over.
That was it.
Okay.
Look, the burgundy was popping, man. I'm gonna tell you what. Lee looked amazing.
She did.
Now she had the Thriller socks.
Did you see the glory tear come down when I was?
No
way.
way.
You was behind me.
What happened?
You was behind me.
Yeah, what happened?
Man. I was trying to hold it together, man.
You cried?
When it was the glory tear. You seen Glory?
Yeah.
You seen Denzel? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't thought about glory tear. That makes sense.
That one that just came down all the way down.
Remember Denzel was getting whipped?
He was.
Yeah.
That's the glory tear.
Pow. He was like, pow. My man was just like, it don't hurt. It don't hurt.
And that little,
y'all know it would have been a glory tear for you.
We've been like around the house, like my mom was like, my mom was like, I saw you.
Yeah.
you stuck on the glory tear. Okay.
I'm thinking about pow. Yeah, but go ahead.
My mom was like, I saw you crying. I was like, I wasn't crying. It was just like a little tear fall or whatever. And I told her it was prompted because she looked wonderful. And then she started crying.
She did. I saw that.
She was trying
just
to say,
a little bit.
She was trying to say that she started crying because she saw me crying. I was like, no, you was crying in first.
Well, see, I can't tell if you got you first. I don't know.
We've been arguing about that.
I can't. Oh,
or whatever,
no.
because she don't never admit when she do something.
Believe
bro.
it was a quick.
I'm like, I saw you and I saw that little watery.
But it happened just for a quick
like,
second.
Bro, oh my god.
Lee snatched that right back.
Do.
Yeah, but she was like, she got out of that quick. But nah, she looked amazing, man. Her socks, she had like the Thriller socks.
She put my ring on the wrong finger at first. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was
good.
funny though.
That was good. You need that. You need a little bit of light, like little humor, kind of make it be like, okay.
But it was cool. Ain't nobody act up. There was a couple drunk people.
Oh, well, you got to have that.
Because of your mix, your little brown derby mix.
Uncle Nearest brown derby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Everybody was like, bro. Like, matter of fact, my barber.
Yeah. Oh, your barber. That's cool, man. He came down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was love.
Yeah, you seen him.
Yeah.
So he was telling me, he was like, yo, I'm about to go to this wedding. They looking for a drink. They looking for a whiskey drink or whatever. I was like, well, I don't know if they gonna have Uncle Nearest, but I was like, tell them what's that? What's that? Simple syrup, and some grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
With some whiskey.
There you go. Yeah.
I said, y'all gonna have a good time. Okay,
bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm be honest with you. That Uncle Nearest, and I'm not just saying this. I mean, because everybody's like, man, I might be biased. I'm being real with you.
Yeah.
You could put that in damn near any cocktail.
Pretty much.
Any whiskey cocktail.
Pretty much.
And it's because it holds the flavor. 100 proof. You got all the it tastes. I was with this. I say, look, it reminds you of a bourbon.
Yeah.
But the 100% or 100 proof of it, not percent, good God. The 100 proof of it really carries the flavor throughout. Right. And so I'm telling you, you're going to get the hit.
Right.
But it's going to mellow out so nice. So, I mean,
it's smooth.
It's just what it is.
I didn't drink, and you know why.
Yeah. Oh, man, listen. We got it in.
The night before.
Listen. Bruh. Look, it wasn't just you.
I wasn't even. I wasn't ready.
But I'm going to tell you what. You did it right because you bounced back and you were fine the next day.
Yeah, I was kombucha
I was
the next
there,
day. Yeah.
But I was drained.
You seen me.
I was like
when
this.
we went to that cigar bar at the end of the night. It was like 12:30. It was like 12 a.m. or something like that. We was at the cigar bar and you was looking at me. He's like, man, you got to get some food in you.
Yeah, I got worried.
Said, yeah, the food going to get in me and then it's
going to come out.
It's leaving.
It's going to come in and come out.
It is leaving, okay? So if it's
grand opening and grand closing.
I was like, I just need to go home and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So people were concerned in the morning, like, oh, is he going to make it to the... Yeah, I'm going to make it.
You came out fine.
I was fine.
You didn't even do...
Because I know how to take care of myself, Mac. And that's the thing. I was like, when people sit up there and they be like, oh, you need to go do this. I was like, no, I know what I need to do. Let me just go do that.
Whatever you did...
I need to get home.
You might need to tell me that little secret because I'm be honest with you. That next day I came in and I was there.
Yeah.
And I was feeling good.
Yeah.
But I was like in this... You know how you like in a... Like your energy level won't... Like my energy level, it couldn't get back high enough.
Yeah.
So I was always like at a B energy level, and I was like, man, I want to be in my A energy level, but I was in my B energy level.
Yeah.
And I had a ball. Man,
I was a C minus when I showed up to the venue, and then I drank some kombucha, and I started like getting my appetite back, so I started eating some stuff, and then literally I probably was like a B minus the rest of the day after I ate because the food was amazing. The food was so good.
Oh man, the food was so off the chain. Bro.
I ate all of that or whatever, but yeah, I recognize like being vegan. You can't drink.
There you go.
You can't drink like that. Like you can. There's a number. Like I said, I got a new V number. That's what I was telling you.
Your V number.
I said I got a V number. And once I hit that, and you feel like okay, I'm good.
See, I can imagine that because the main thing I eat if I'm gonna go out and have drinks is
grease.
It's grease and fat and burgers.
Absolutely.
Like I do burgers, steak. I do heavy meat. And grease. And if you can't do that.
You gotta soak that up.
I don't know how you gonna do it with vegan.
You can't do that with
rice,
with a Mediterranean vegetable bowl.
No,
okay.
They gonna be like right through you.
Ain't gonna do it. Okay,
that ain't soaking up jack.
With a black bean burger, that ain't gonna do it.
No. Which was really good though.
Oh
your joint at the
Burger 21.
Burger 21.
They actually have one. They have two here.
Oh, we need to go.
They have two here. One in Reston and another one somewhere else.
Because you daggone, we had a ball with that.
Yeah, that was good.
Your people were cool. I loved it, man. Everybody we had out there for the thing, it was love.
You know
they was love. Everybody was in the moment having a ball. You know what, man? I'm gonna be honest. Your girl Fawn almost messed me up.
Okay.
Fern. I'm thinking about. I'm sorry. Fern. I got my Uncle Nearest notes up here.
Yeah.
Fern about got me. When she did her little thing,
and
she kept going with it, I was like, man, you about to make me do a glory tear.
You have a glory tear coming down, man. That's my girl, man.
Yeah, she came with it, man.
She is, boy, I tell you, like, there's a rider. You know what I'm saying? She'll kill you about me. Okay?
Yeah, well, I know.
Well, there's two women now that are kill. Well, three, my mama.
Yeah, there you go.
and then Fern. Like,
I believe
you don't
it.
play with me. Don't play.
Yeah, but trust me, I ain't gonna cross.
And if you play with Fern, any one of them, yeah, you finna
I
die.
can tell because she even gives you that look, kind of like, I'm having fun with your Mac and everything, but say something.
Yeah.
Say one thing, boy. Say one thing.
Fern is a
And I'm like,
man.
okay, I got you.
Yeah, it was a good time, though.
Yeah, man. Beautiful engagement, man. So I'm glad. Thank you for letting me be there, brother. I got a chance to speak at Chris's wedding.
Thank you for coming, man.
Yeah, oh man, it was great, brother. I hope I did you at least some service up there. You know,
When
I spoke.
It was
man.
cool. I was like, everybody was looking for you. Y'all got out of there quick, though.
We did. We had to hit that
You had
road.
to go get your daughter or whatever.
Yeah, we had to stop by North Carolina and then
because
come
we
back
turned up a little bit. We was dancing a little bit. You know?
Good.
And that's with my suit. I was like, yeah, this is going because it was hot that day. Were you hot outside like I was?
Nah, you probably were real hot.
I imagine burning up. Man.
It was warm. It was warm.
It rained or whatever, which kind of cooled it down. But like it was hot like that. My suit, literally, I came out of my suit after probably like an hour after you left.
Oh yeah.
And I went and put something else on. I just literally had my shirt in. I was like, it's too hot up in here, bro.
You did the right thing. Yeah, because it was warm.
Yeah,
it was warm.
Yeah,
but that was fly, man. I wanted to say. Beyond the wedding, man, what else? I mean, I see a lot of things in news. I got up here.
Well, what you got? To be honest with y'all, we really just was like, yo, Mac hit me Saturday or Sunday. I don't know which day it was.
I can't remember.
And you was like, yo, you want to do the podcast? I said, oh, we got a podcast still? Nah, I didn't say that. But I was like...
But we were like, because it's been a lot going on. Because once we came back,
there has been a lot going on.
I mean, even with I've been really doing a lot more Uncle Nearest. That was one thing. But we have been putting together a lot of projects.
Yes.
So me and Chris we're
trying to figure out how to manage them.
That's
which
it.
Which is the thing. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
Yeah, it's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, and it's not that we did not want to do the podcast. It's just so much stuff was going on, and you just got to get it right.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So
we don't want to come out with something, and all of a sudden it's
half-ass.
Like, right? We don't. And even then, that's what we said with the podcast. We were like, okay, that was season 1. Let's do that.
Right.
Season 2 coming in. We're going to have to get more on the schedule. We got it. But we also are balancing. Just so y'all know, for the next few months, at least for the rest of this year, we're going to be balancing out a few more platforms.
Yeah.
So we're working on that now. We're excited about that, bro.
Yeah, we gotta be consistent. That's what I told Mac. I was like, Mac, I ain't doing these no more. We ain't gonna be consistent.
I know.
I told you that.
I know. Chris has always been big on that.
And I was just like,
yeah, I gotta get there.
Even if we just put because we do video and audio.
Yes.
I don't know if people know how intensive that can be.
Time consuming. Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
But we recognize we have to do both because we have an audience on both.
Right.
There's an audience on YouTube and there's an audience just in the audio world, Apple, whatever.
That's right.
So it's like you got to facilitate those two. So, you know what I mean? We're just trying to figure out how to manage that better. That's it.
Right. And I think we got it. We're excited about it. You know what? Let's take a break though, real quick.
Yeah,
before we get into these few things.
We was about to, go overtime.
Yeah.
And the camera's about to go.
About to go overtime. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it looks like the only thing we really didn't cover were things that we probably didn't want to talk about anyway. I mean, because it was it's politics. You know what I mean?
Some of the other things are just kind of redundant, and it's just like, okay, he's just gonna keep doing stuff, and the more you talk about it, the more it's gonna just keep. Yeah.
Kanye, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's just like, so I'm just gonna say this, and I know my last rant is like the reason I'm not giving up on him, and I still haven't gotten to the point where I'm gonna give up on him, but I feel like he needs to recognize things about himself. Like, so. This is what I said to Lee. I literally told her, I was like, he's just doing this because it's bringing him attention. And people who are bipolar, because he is bipolar, no matter what he says, you're definitely bipolar because that's it hinges upon anxiety and depression, but at the same time, it's a clinical thing where you have to manage like literally sometimes 2 personalities within yourself. Woo. And bipolar can lead into borderline schizophrenia to where you're actually a different person. Schizophrenia is like literally you're just like a different like you believe like, oh, I'm Stanley Ipkiss or whatever your name is, and you're just walking around.
There goes Stanley.
And people are saying, hey, Chris, but no, I'm Stanley.
Yeah, I know you're talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that he's not that bad. But it's just like bipolar literally hinges upon that point. It's like literally like a fine line between those two things.
I'm going to tell you, man.
And it's just like, bro, you are sick. And the only time motherfuckers,
yeah,
sorry for cussing,
we good.
say that,
Oh man, be coming with it. I love it.
Damn.
Welcome back.
I had to. But it's just like the only time individuals say like, oh, I'm good. I can, because they'll take their medicine and they start to feel good. You take medicine, you start to feel good. And you're like, oh, I think I can manage this myself. Nah. What's happening is the medicine is actually working and you should keep taking it.
Right.
Because that's what's balancing your chemicals in your body to make you feel good and how you're feeling right now, which is why you might have went back to Chicago and why you might have did all these other things trying to make amends. And then you don't go from doing that to doing a 180 and just being literally across from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
That's
not
real.
saying this, across from somebody saying stuff that's just like, you're just like, huh?
Man, it just was crazy. My man, did you see my man said the I plane and he was trying to show a picture of a
man? Look.
I was
just like,
how you gonna do it? Look, if I was meeting with somebody right now, and they said, man, Mac, I plane.
Right.
And they show me their phone, I'm like, dog.
I'm smacking your phone out your hand.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, exactly.
What is wrong with you, dog?
Wrong with
Give me a real
and of course,
presentation.
Like,
we're gonna do that.
When you're sitting with somebody who has a big ego and he likes people to tell him about it. Oh, I just love this guy. The dude was just sitting there like, tell me more.
Yeah,
you know
keep going.
Like, keep going, keep going. And we're just looking at him like, I'm just like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
And the thing that is going to be difficult for me, I was just like, all right, he's creeping and creeping quicker and quicker towards that ledge where I am going to be like, because once I check out of somebody, I check out of you completely.
Good
like
God.
I can't tell you what a profound amount of I can't think of the word, like how profound those albums, those earlier Kanye albums are to me.
Yes.
College Dropout and Graduation College Dropout, Late Registration, and Graduation specifically. Those three are like, man. They were like therapeutic in a way. Especially College Dropout. Like, you know what I mean? He has verses on there, like this song called Spaceships. Go listen to that song. Everybody, just go listen to that song and you will see how far he is from that individual right now. Because that song was just so like.
So is it the sickness or is it the money or what?
I think it's
a
combination of everything. I think it's a combination of he's not taking medicine that he need to be taking. Talking about I was misdiagnosed. No, you were not, sir. Okay, you were diagnosed properly.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just stopped taking your medicine.
Right,
That's all
right,
it is.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then half of it is just like attention. It's just like this is because he's always been the hot take guy.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
I
can see that.
It's just now that the hot take is what's polarizing to America right now. And what's polarizing to America right now is that tipping point of, are we getting back to like, where's the North and the South?
Yeah.
That kind of mentality. Whose side you on, who you riding with type of mentality. That's what's going on in America right now. Like, and whereas some people, what he needs to recognize, especially with minorities, I won't just say black people, I'll just say minorities in general, what he is like putting on that little red hat that you put on and putting on whatever, it symbolizes certain things to certain people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not saying that you can't have your views, because there are people that are going to disagree with what I believe in and what you believe in. But at the end of the day, we can always manage to agree to disagree on things or whatever. Of course. But what you can't do is sit up here and act like something ain't what it is. Okay.
Ain't that the truth? This wall ain't black.
This
say
is
that
not
now.
a black wall.
No.
It's not.
This wall is actually off-white.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we can get off him, but
and I think that's the thing. I think, and you're right, going to talk more and more about this guy, it's like, and I feel it, but at the same rate, it does.
And it's working.
It does
work,
talking
about
right?
him. We're talking about it, and we're not even popular, but in the other platforms that have a bigger audience than we do are talking about him. So he wants to be
but you have
crazy.
to. You have to. I mean, look, this is the thing. Regardless,
and he knows that.
Right. Regardless, he is a person of interest. He's a person of influence.
Yeah.
Whatever he does, everybody's going to talk about it. Whatever anybody in that position does, we're going to talk about it. The same thing as, like I said, Cosby going to jail. We're going to talk. I mean, it's going to come out in conversation.
I think how I feel. I know you don't listen to Joe Budden's podcast, but if you do listen to one, listen to the last one. It's called, the title of the podcast is Steve and Victor. You will like it. You will appreciate it because Pusha T is on there.
Okay.
And Pusha T it wasn't even like an interview. It was probably the realest conversation, and it gives you insight on somebody who is the president of Kanye's label. You know what I'm saying? He gives you insight on everything that's going on over there. You know what I'm saying? And what his views are on certain things. And his views kind of closely align with mine. Like, nice. I don't necessarily have to like agree with what you're talking about. You know what I mean? But the overarching thing that I think that Kanye, what I believe that I hope that he wants to do for Chicago and do for his community, I'm mad that you hinging it upon this whatever just to get attention. But if the outcome of that provides, you know, a better opportunities for people that in your neighborhood or blah blah blah,
right.
Then it's like I can't be too mad, but it's kind of destructive at the same time, man. So it's just like, but it's a good interview. I was basically just saying that so you could listen to it.
I'm gonna peep it out. I mean, I think that look, man, there's you know, I forget what they say. Even a broken clock is right, you know, twice a day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
True
it's
that.
like there's certain things that people gonna say that you're like, okay, that makes sense. But then there's like other things. Yeah. It doesn't make it so all of a sudden they're just like, oh, they know what they're talking about.
Right.
You know, there's a few things people, you know, anybody gonna say that's gonna come out right. But
that's true.
I definitely want to check out some more. I mean, because it is of interest, I'm gonna continue to follow up on what's going on with Kanye. But I'm not. You know, none of this. Am I like
escaping it if you're on social media?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't even escape.
And you can't.
Yeah.
And it goes back to all this talk. I mean, you know, like I said just a minute ago, Kanye, Cosby, Carruth.
Right.
That's what's been going on right now. About the whole Bill Cosby thing, there's a lot of jokes, of course, about what's going on with Bill in jail. Some are actually just funny just because of the nature of them being funny. But, you know, but I mean, it does suck, his case, but the same rate, it sucks what he did to these other women. So whatever you feel on either side on that.
Something, it said Bill Cosby desperately trying to get out of jail. I was like, isn't everybody that's in there trying? Like everybody.
Cosby and everybody else in that joint.
Everybody else that you in there with, bro. Like,
my man.
Come on, man.
I've heard so many jokes about Jello pudding.
Subject, so I don't.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's so like, you know.
I can go on days for that. Well, let me say this. Carruth did come out. Ray Carruth came out of prison today. He's been there for 20 years. I just want to say this real quick. He has definitely written letters to the grandmother, I think, that's taking care of his son, who now has cerebral palsy, which was more than likely caused due to the delivery of his after he killed his the mother of his son.
Right.
But the grandmother said she wants him to still have a relationship with his son. She said it don't mean he gonna be taking him out on weekends and stuff like that. We all understand,
right?
But I think there's something to be said, right? Baby steps.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to be said about a grandmother or somebody in the family still saying a father, regardless, should still have a relationship with his son.
Man, people aren't really people don't really think about redemption a lot of times in this in this country, man. Like they literally like, oh, you've been to jail, we throw you away.
Right.
Like you can't vote, you can't do nothing. But we want, we want you to come out here and be real. We want jail to rehabilitate, which it doesn't. It actually does the complete opposite of that.
Right.
But then we want you to come and be a working member and provide, something towards society when you get out. But nobody's gonna give you opportunity to do so because you can't do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's good to see that she's like, okay, like. I still want you to be a part of his life because you are
the father. You are the father.
You know what I'm saying? But and there are some things that you definitely even still to this day, like the thing that he did is never going to be taken away. Like you know what I mean? Of course. Like so he has to that process of him working through that still is on him or whatever. But at the end of the day, like I like that the grandma said, like, that when he makes sense, like
I'm gonna tell you.
You gotta sometimes you gotta grow up, man.
You gotta grow up. But I'm gonna say this: God bless grandmothers and the women of the world. Because if that was a grandfather, he'd be like, "Oh, you ain't coming nowhere near this boy."
That ain't happening.
Guys, we got a problem with that.
That ain't happening.
You done crossed me a little bit wrong the first time. I'm sorry. If you come around, I'm gonna shoot you type stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that, and I hate to say it like that, but I'm just saying, guys it's a lot harder.
It's funny that you brought that up because not on this same level, not to this same extent.
Right.
But there is a now family member that I do not get along with.
Right.
I do not get along with this individual. Not that I necessarily don't get along with this person, but we don't have the best of relationship. I will say that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And the stemming reason for it was not necessarily something that I did on my end, but it's like somebody prejudged you.
Yes.
Somebody put stigmas and put things on you that wasn't you that they believed because they didn't think that you were the person that you were kind of, I guess, quote unquote, claiming to be or whatever.
Yeah.
So they attack your character or whatever, and then then they apologize for it. But when you apologize, especially after you let somebody in and you just like you feel comfortable in a situation, and then the person lets you down or whatever,
ain't that something?
It's like, so for me, it's like it's difficult for me to like now shift and be like, okay, we can be buddy now.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's why I say, guys, we go by different codes.
We got to get to that. We got to
get. And that's the thing. That's why I say God bless grandmothers and the women of the world, because I think for the most part, they tend to understand things a little bit better and don't let, even though I think that we all could be emotional or whatever, I just think guys go by a different code.
Absolutely.
And that code is, you fool me once,
we more prideful than women. And that's
we are.
That's why I think women in government would change government.
Oh, man, beautiful.
More women in government. Because they're more nurturing. They're more like, they're more cerebral than we are. We just at times we just brute.
Yeah,
we just angry.
Well, I just think not only that, you get a better. All encompassing thing.
Yeah, is a real thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Like,
but I think you just need more. Like anytime you're
diversity,
you do diversity. Yeah. We all know builds better things.
Yeah.
So the more different conversations, and this is what this whole platform is about.
Yeah.
The more different conversations, whether it be cultural or not, the better the product is at the end is going to be.
You know what I love about politics right now, and I don't love a lot about politics, but the thing I love about politics right now is that common people are running. Like people from your neighborhood.
That's true.
Running.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like, oh, I'm a career
politician. Right. Yeah.
Like my homeboy Terrence.
Yeah. Terrence is the guy.
He come from music.
Yo,
he come like
Chris's homeboy Terrence is the truth.
That's my
that's a homie
ace.
Right,
so it's just like he was like he got out of high school, did like wanted to be like in NASCAR, so he went to like a tech school to work on like engines, and then from that he went to Full Sail with me, where we learned how to do music, and then we both was in the music industry for a little while. Then he came back home and he transitioned into politics because he saw the things in the community that he wanted to change, and he was like, ain't nobody gonna do it, so hell, why not me? And that's what people are doing now. That's what people are doing.
Terrence, man. Yeah. And now when I taught him, he's just, and the thing about if you're passionate about something, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
Terrence, he just won his re-election, didn't he?
Mayor Culbreath.
There you go.
Johnson County, South Carolina.
Good God.
Good God. Yeah. Man, Terrence Culbreath, mayor of Johnson, South Carolina. So,
good dude,
you can look
man.
him up. Yeah.
We got to get him on this. We got to get him on here to talk.
Oh, that's
that
conversation, boy.
That's it, right? Oh, and his voice. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. One thing about Terrence, because he was with you in Georgia for a while.
Yeah.
But he's South Carolina, right?
Yeah, he's from South Carolina.
But he sounds to me like Georgia. So when he talks, but I guess it's South Carolina.
Yeah.
But he's got every bit of that accent, man. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to say this real quick. Books, Art and Science of Respect. James Price, Prince.
I'm almost done.
Yeah, man. Listen, you're doing the audio though, right? You're doing the audio.
I started reading the hard copy.
I feel you. Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
It's an inside joke we got going here, but
but no, I feel you.
Yeah,
the book is good because you can always. One thing I'm just.
I can't do nothing with you, man.
I know.
Come on, man. Like, talk about the book. Okay, you actually met him.
Yeah, I know.
You actually met him. All right?
Yeah. That's what's crazy.
What you look like. Okay.
That's a good point.
Okay,
that's a good point. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, man. We get on the time or what? I don't know. I need time to get this out now. Because once I start, I can't stop.
We gonna come back, yo.
We the worst. Dude, my bad.
It's all good.
You know how it is when you start laughing about something and it's not even related to what you talk about.
Yeah, it's an inside joke thing that me and Matt got going,
gosh,
man.
Man.
Shit is crazy, man.
Okay, so let me get back.
Yeah.
The Art and Science of Respect by James Prince. Great book, great read. The big thing about it is it does take you through his story, and he has a hell of a story to tell.
He does.
From his sister and things that happened, back in his past.
Oh man,
yeah.
And I wish we could say, but like we want, you got to get,
you got to discover it yourself, right?
Because it's crazy.
It is. Yeah. I mean, you were listening to that, but I'm gonna tell you how he took, how he started taking just one goal, one mindset, and moved it into just multiple industries, multiple markets, and has made a name for himself.
Yeah.
And he's saying basically he's done that through the Art and Science of Respect, which is true.
And the thing that we talked about earlier about like what do you call them? Memoirs? You call them memoirs. I call them like biographies, autobiographies when people sit down and I'm going to write about my life.
Right.
Sometimes you'll sit down and you'll read about somebody and you don't get anything from reading. It's just like, okay, I just knew how you
right.
I know where you grew up and who your friends were, who your mom was, but there's really no story behind the story or whatever. In him telling his story and how he turned pain, like some of the things that pained him in his life and some of the things that his mother, that he wanted to do for his mother and wanted to do for his family, how that fueled him to get to the point that he's at now. So it's an amazing book to read.
Even with that, the way he said he made lists.
Yeah.
And that's one thing
there are things that you can take from this
absolutely
and practice and add those to your day-to-day.
And he did good to add images of that in the book. Like he adds the image and you can see his list and how he just checked them off. And it might seem to a lot of people like, oh, it's just a list. But literally, when you create that in your mind and you're following up on it, it works.
It's accountability. Like
absolutely.
If you write it down and you can say you're going to do something. And I have accountability partners. I use
I like that.
Yeah, like so if I tell you I'm gonna do something, then it's your job to hold me to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You gotta have that's not my thing. I cannot take credit. That's Eric Thomas. He in listening to him, like, so if I have an idea for something, I want to start a business or whatever, and then you go through the steps of breaking down how you're going to begin it. Like, you need somebody to keep saying, hey, well, where are you at with X, Y, and Z? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, look, I'm glad you say, what? My wife is a serious accountability partner. I'm going to tell you why. I've been doing this daggone whole 30.
You crazy.
Yeah. I feel crazy doing it.
Crazy.
I feel, look, man, so whole 30, just so y'all know, no dairy, no bread.
Yeah.
No sugar.
Well, I don't do it. Yeah, I guess you're talking to a vegan, so it's
I don't.
Like whatever. But the bread part is just non-negotiable for me.
Yeah, that's like the one.
What else did you say? What else? I know.
So no dairy, you fine with, but no sugar. It's no sugar, no bread.
No.
Yeah, it's rough.
Nah. Yeah.
I'm only doing it for 30 days.
And I was asking you, so it's no processed sugar, or is it just sugar in general?
So here's the deal: you can do some fruit. You got to be very, what's the word? Moderate, I guess.
Yeah,
because
I'm like,
you can't do so much.
There's sugar in fruit. Like if you eat a strawberry, there's sugar in it.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's natural sugar from a fruit. So that's why I was asking. Like if it's processed sugar, I get that. No cookies.
Yeah.
No cake.
Ooh,
no
cupcakes,
donuts. Saying
waffles, pancakes.
Like syrup on your none of that. But like
chocolate.
Not being able to eat an apple.
Oh, that's the wife.
See,
I don't know if you heard that.
So you can't eat.
See, that's my.
You can't eat any waffles unless it has no sugar in it.
You can
replace the sugar with dates.
But it's got bread.
Oh yeah, and you can replace it with things like almond flour.
Okay.
Those paleo packages of flour.
Oh no, man, I couldn't. I don't know how. You ain't got no headache.
I did have a headache the first week.
Okay. You didn't. Have a headache? Did you do it?
Yeah, I've done it before. I haven't really done it this time, but yeah, you'll get a headache from no sugar.
I had it the
for
first
certain.
Week.
Okay.
That joint was rough. But see, that's my accountability partner. What's up?
I'm gonna do the garage door.
Oh, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah.
She about to leave.
Okay.
But that's my accountability partner right there. Y'all heard her off.
Oh my God! Like.
Oh yeah, man.
I couldn't do that one,
bruh.
Because sugar for me, it's not that I need sugar. It's just like, okay, so I could do it probably like I guess moderate. Like, okay, I'm not gonna eat as much. I don't eat a lot of sugar. Not like I'm.
No, you're right. But it's in everything.
But it's in apples.
Even in dressing. Even in you people say, I'm just gonna eat salad. Most of your dressings, you got to be doing oil and vinegar.
Straight up.
I'm sitting back. I'm like,
that's
what?
My Fern, we just talking about. She's talking about doing that same diet in November. She wants to do it the whole entire month of November for 30 days. She wants to start in November, and I'm just like, all right. It ain't no
you
easy
really want to do that? Yeah. Thanksgiving come up, you can be like, short.
Me, I don't, and this is my gripe with diets like that, because you can't abruptly just stop doing everything and just do that one thing. That's why I don't like those type of diets. What I did with vegan, I pulled the most difficult thing out of my diet that I thought would be the hardest thing for me to give up, which was chicken. Okay. Ooh. I pulled it right out. Bruh. I was like, no wings, none of that.
Let me see a chicken. alive
So
or
that's
dead.
what I'm saying. So it's just like it was challenging because you driving past the Chick-fil-A's, you driving past the Popeyes. You might not be a Popeyes guy, but I'm a Popeyes guy.
Oh, no, I'm a Popeyes guy too,
You
man.
drive
More
past
so
the
Bojangles,
Popeyes.
yeah. I'm Bojangles.
When imagine being in Atlanta, driving past a Zaxby's. I don't know if you've ever.
Yeah, we got a
experienced
Zaxby's. Yeah, North Carolina.
you just drive and you see it all the time. Buffalo Wild Wings. Just the experience sometimes of eating wings is not necessarily about the act. It's just the experience of doing so.
I agree.
So it's just like I've done that my entire life. So for me to give
Yeah,
that
that's
up,
interesting you said it. It's the experience of just doing it.
Yeah.
More than just the
we gonna go to Buffalo Wild
taste.
Wings. We gonna get some lemon
It's a-
pepper wet,
right.
and we just gonna
Ooh,
sit
lemon
down
pepper wet.
and we just
Yeah, lemon pepper wet.
yeah. We just gonna sit down and we gonna it's
Wow.
experience about
It
that.
is, it is.
So giving up that was the toughest thing.
Right.
So everything after that for me was nothing.
Yeah.
So I feel like with the whole 30, like if you just focus on one thing, all right, I'm gonna do no sugar, and then maybe take the carbs out of the bread or whatever. Like I feel like that's a better way to go about it because ain't nobody sustaining that for the rest of their life.
No, you can't.
ain't sustaining that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, my whole thing was it was a conversation that Ashley came up with, and she was talking about when she did it.
Yeah.
She was like, you actually do get a burst of energy more than you think, and I was like, but I always thought that sugar hinged upon my energy level.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
And so before I did it, like that week before I did it, I kind of took note of things that I was eating that had a lot of sugar in it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess I do this and I do that. Like, I'm a peanut butter and jelly guy.
Oh, yeah,
I do peanut butter and
sugar.
jellies like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
I do peanut butter and jellies like people do chips.
Yeah.
Okay? Let me get 4 of these real
It's
quick.
like
I'm
your
just
can of spinach from Popeye.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Peanut butter jelly,
literally,
I'm good. Yeah,
a
let's
peanut butter
go.
and jelly
What?
sandwich. Yeah.
But I do that, kind of often, and I was kind of like, okay, let me go and just take this out. Let me just see how much stuff really comes to that. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Day 2, I had a headache.
For sure.
I mean, by day 1, you're getting frustrated. But day 2, I have a full-on headache.
Yeah.
And I was like, off of just 48 hours of no sugar.
See, where I'm at with diets,
That's crazy,
It's a
though.
nutritionist that I follow on YouTube, and I do not remember his name. So, whatever. If I remember it, I'll put it somewhere in the video, like some name up there, or whatever. But he literally doesn't believe in. I don't believe in diets. I believe in changing the way that you eat that's sustainable for the rest of your life. And it's going to change. Like, you're going to change things because you're going to want things and you're going to want to add new things, and it'll always change. But when you do these like crash diets, to me, they're not sustainable. Like, you're not going to be able to carry those out for like 3-4 years. And if you do, you're going to get tired of it. At some point, you are going to go back to eating bread. You're going to go back to doing certain things. So, and my whole thing, it goes back to a conversation we had in an earlier podcast, is about just being happy. Now, if you're trying to do it for a look, I need to slim down for this. I need to slim. I'm tired of looking like this. Well, then you need to figure out what you can eat on a daily basis that's going to keep you in that ideal weight range that you want to be. Right. And that's what I do. I tell my people, like, I don't push being vegan to nobody.
Yeah.
I don't come over here, Mac, you still eating that. No, I don't do that.
No.
I tell people to eat for the numbers that they get back when they go to the doctor. How about you eat
like
that way? How about you eat based on the numbers that you get back
let me say this, though. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you on that. But I'm saying, the reason why I think diets, I think it's all about so my thing was this. I'm now aware of how much sugar I eat. Yeah. Like, I'm like, oh, man, I can't have that, or that.
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh, yeah, I can have this. Oh, wait, that's got sugar in it?
Everything.
And I'm tripping because even like you think, oh, this is moderately healthy, but then you're like, and it's not that sugar's so unhealthy. Right. It's just the fact that you just realize how much is in it. So my thing about it is from the diet, I've been able to come to understand, oh, all of this was sugar. Now, you're right. I can't sustain this. Yeah. Not this way of eating all the time.
And then the thing about it is carbs, some carbs break down into sugar.
Yes.
When they're in your body.
Yes.
If you eat a bowl of rice, when it breaks down into your body, like a percentage of that is going to turn into sugar. And, your body doesn't really do much with sugar. Like, it only needs a certain amount. And then the other becomes like these like shards of glass looking things in your blood, and they just kind of
good God.
Yeah, it's like literally if you see like what sugar like a lot of people would limit the amount of sugar that they eat if they literally saw how it broke down in your body and what it becomes after the fact of eating it.
You show me anything in the body, I might be like, I don't want none of it.
You be like, I'm not
I don't want no more blood.
Yeah.
Like, you might need
all.
it. Yeah. Because it looks nasty.
And it's just like, so for me, it's just like, that's what I told my mom. My mom, like, literally the other weekend was like, I eat the same way, and they got me on all these pills. This is how my mom talked, by the way.
I met your mom. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah. I take all these pills, and my numbers just stay the same. And I was like, have you ever tried changing the way that you eat, like taking something out of your diet, supplementing with something else, and just changing. I was like, I bet you your numbers will change then, because for me,
that's real.
If you never change anything about like what you're doing in your day to day, you're never going to see the results on a long term.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I mean,
I'm the same weight every time I go to the damn doctor, and they sit me on the scale. I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing it for. It's gonna say 162.3, and literally every time I go there, it's 162.3. Yeah,
seriously.
Every
you don't
time.
go up or down.
I don't really fluctuate that much. I fluctuate in the evening, like because I eat. But I eat salads, and I eat like, quinoa bowls and rice bowls and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Things that basically, when I decided to make the change to vegan, those numbers that I got pre-being vegan were terrible. Like, I was on the road to diabetes, like, because there's diabetes in my family. Yes.
Oh, I'm about to say, what?
Yes. Yeah, I was pre-diabetic.
How much have you, what's your heaviest weight?
My heaviest weight, I mean, that's a while ago, bro. Like, I was, God, I was kind of, and this is going to sound like I was fat, but I was probably like 190.
Nah, I wouldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Wow, you were 190.
I was like 190.
But you know what, though? But walking around, but you're like, what, 6'1"? What are you, 6'1", 6'2"?
Nah, 6.
6
even.
Really? Well, anything
even.
on 5'9" might as well be 7 feet to me. Okay, so
yeah,
that's actually a good number, though.
But nah, it was like an unhealthy number, because
it was the way it was.
What people don't know is, when you're on, like, so at a period of time after my father passed away, I was on a anti-anxiety medications or whatever, because I was having a lot of anxiety or whatever, and they make you crave sugar and fats.
Oh.
So I was eating all this stuff, and I wasn't exercising.
Oh, yeah.
So I was, skinny fat is the worst.
Yeah.
Skinny fat is an ugly look, boy.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's worse than just being fat.
Yeah.
Skinny fat, you just look like you in shape, but then you take your shirt off, and you just
like, ooh, but what happened? Yeah, it's like
you like,
it's like a skeleton with fat on it.
Right.
Yeah.
You just skinny fat.
Now, let me be real though, man, because I'm be honest with you, bro. When I saw you getting ready, man, I was like, man, Chris is actually kind of ripped up. You look like you be doing your thing, bro.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you might as well take that.
Oh,
no, take that.
Yeah.
But I was sitting back, and I think that's when I started thinking. I was like, you know what? The BMI might have something real on it. Let me explain. Everybody's like, BMI. I know we gotten far away from art and science of respect, but I think I did finish it. It was a great
finished
book.
it. Yeah. Go get the book.
Yeah, go get the book, definitely. But I do want to say this about BMI, because a lot of people shoot BMI down. It does have some sense to it, because it's your body mass index on your joints too.
Yeah.
So if you're carrying that much weight around on your knees, on your hips, on your ankles, and you're getting up in age, like, I mean, right now, I mean, I'm about to midlife right now. So my thing is like, okay, I don't want to continue the second part of this midlife, putting weight on for no reason.
And there's so many things that encompass good health.
Yeah.
Changing your, like, if you literally just go to, like, you eat the same thing, and then the doctor's giving you these pills, and then you're still exercising and your numbers aren't going down. One of those things isn't working for you. Yeah. It could be the exercise. Maybe you got to do something that's more high intensity.
Exactly.
Because you just keep going and walking on the treadmill, jog for a little bit, and go home. Like, no, maybe you need to really get in there. Because for me, like, I get bored with things quicker than most, I would say. You know what I'm saying? So especially when it comes to my exercise. So now I'm starting to do, like, I don't know if you heard of I Do Portal. Have you heard of that? Like, animal type exercise. It's like a form of, like, it's movement exercise. It's really like I kind of liken it to, like, yoga. Yeah. But I'd have to show you. I can't really explain
like tiger style.
Like, like stuff like it's but it's really about balance in your core. It's about like pure strength. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Having, like, because some people can just go in the gym and put 3 plates on each side, lay down, and just boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? That's, but if you tell somebody to, grab a pull-up bar with one hand, right, and pull yourself up, and keep yourself balanced. You're right. While you're going up,
they can't do that.
You can't do that.
I agree.
That's a different type of strength.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, you'll see gymnasts, and I'm like, gymnasts are like the people that compete, like those people that you see in Olympics on them rings and doing all that. They are probably the strongest, one of the strongest people on earth.
Yeah, they might be like mutants.
Because their core is just so solid, and the balance within their system, like,
no, you're right.
They are. When
you get the rings and come out like that and your legs be straight. I tried that one time. My shoulder about snapped off. I was looking like this. I was like,
You
yo.
was shaking.
Shaking.
going up.
I got it.
Yeah,
Looking all awkward.
So I'm doing. You have to do things that challenge your body. You
I
know
like
what I'm
that,
saying?
man.
You have to do things just like you have to do things to challenge your mind. That's what school is for. You're challenging your mind to help it grow. You know what I mean? So muscles are gonna grow if you lift weights, obviously. But at a certain point, you're just maintaining what you already have.
Right.
You can keep putting more plates on until the bar bends when you pull it up or whatever. But at the end of the day, like there's another muscle group in your body that you're negating that you're gonna recognize you negated when you actually need that muscle. Okay.
You're right. See, that's why I say, man, look, but see, that goes through conversations like this, which we bring into y'all, for you to discover. I mean, because I think what you're just giving me and other people out there is just, there's more to think about when it comes to this whole fitness thing beyond just the food, but it's also bringing in the physical part and doing it from a intelligent standpoint.
Absolutely.
So I think that a lot of times people just say, okay, I'll just do this, I'll just do that because I want to look like this, or whatever, and that's not really what you want to do.
Not realistic.
So I'm with it. But okay, let me go ahead and get to another book real quick.
What's this?
Because I didn't really. So here's the thing.
These books, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I've been out riding, like I said, the DC back and forth
so
because of the thing.
audiobooking
So I'm audiobooking this one.
Okay.
Dude, I've already told you, Ready Player One. That movie I loved. I love the movie.
I love that movie.
That movie was. I mean, I bought the movie.
It was great.
Matter of fact, I saw it one time. I said, I'm buying this thing. The movie's amazing, but I'm gonna tell you what. That book. Good God. They could have made that. My brother, we had this thing. My brother said, Ready Player One could have easily become a trilogy. You know, what's that Mockingbird movie?
Hunger Games.
Hunger Games, Twilight, whatever.
Mockingbird.
I don't know what it is.
There was one joint called the Mockingjay.
But you knew what I was talking about.
Okay, I knew exactly what you was talking about.
I mean, I'll be honest. I kind of Hunger Games. I was like, okay, I don't know what it was. Yeah, it was okay.
The first one was. I thought the first one.
I thought the first one was fine.
Yeah.
But after that, I was kind of like, okay, it was just kind of like, all right for me.
And Katniss was getting on my nerves.
Yeah, Katniss.
Everybody else was on my nerves.
Right, and I was like, man, look, if they want to eat, just let them eat. So my thing about it with Ready Player One, the audio book, brother, the first key when they get it ain't even like that. They don't do it the same way. The relationship he got with the other people ain't necessarily like that.
Yeah, I just want to see how it differs.
One thing I want to tell you. Me and my brother love this part. No, I'm not.
I'm getting, you know.
One thing that we really wanted that they do not show at all in the movie is how the kids attend school. That part is brilliant.
Yeah, they showed none of that.
No, none of it. So much.
I thought they didn't go to school.
Exactly.
If you watch the movie, you would think none of these kids go to school. All they do is play video games.
Bro, like, the whole book so far basically hinges off of having to do with going to school. So the school portion of this is key.
Okay.
When you hear, do the audiobook, because the guy who does the audiobook is great. We're in the car a lot of times. I know you are.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'm gifting you this book before you leave.
Okay, cool.
You own what's it called? Amazon Books. I mean, Amazon, iTunes Books, whatever.
Yeah.
Apple Books.
Apple Books, yeah.
All right, we're going to do that joint before we leave.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you right now, that book from the beginning is hot.
Okay.
So if you were into any kind of if you were into Ready Player One at all, get the audio book, check that out. Let me know what you think. But I'm going to be honest with you, boy. It's brilliantly written. I think the movie did it a disservice.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And I love the movie.
The movie was great.
The movie was great, but they did it a disservice, man. There's so many more levels to it. So...
But everybody says that. They said that about mine in the Harry Potter. But I know everybody that read Harry Potter books was like, the books are way better.
Yeah, and they always do that. With it.
You know what I'm saying?
Even with Game of Thrones, whatever.
But no, for you to say that, I mean,
but I'm being
I trust
you.
I
trust me, bro.
You know, some people just be saying it because they just...
That's how they are. They just anti. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, it's layers and levels that they have missed from the basic part of that whole concept of Ready Player One. And I'm only halfway through. I literally cannot wait to hear the rest.
Damn.
Straight real.
All right.
And it don't take long to get into it.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So we're gonna make that happen. Plus, we being of a certain generation, the 80s is definitely in our time. So
for sure,
you're gonna love it for that reason.
For sure.
Now, one of the biggest things, Mega Millions, or should I say Mega Billion?
Bruh.
Come on. Yeah. What? Okay. 1.6 million.
Yeah,
1.6 billion on Tuesday. We're filming this on a Monday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow. 1.6 billion is up for grabs.
Yeah. You know what? Let's take a little break. We're going to come back.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So like I said before, 1.6 billion tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
First of all, everybody was hype about the 1 billion. I was. Shoot, I went out, got me a ticket.
I didn't realize it was 1 billion. Like
what?
I didn't even see because I don't pay attention to the lottery. Like I really don't. And
I
literally, I was
you.
in Virginia and I drove past a sign. It said like 900 something. I said 900 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I literally like as soon as I Lee was with me, I was like, "Did you know it was 900 million?" She was just like, "Oh, no, I didn't know it was that much." I was like, "We should go get a ticket."
You got to.
We got a few of them.
$2.
Yeah, it's $2.
You spend that on candy.
Yeah, so we went out Friday night and got a couple tickets right before the cutoff was, and bruh, it was crunk at the 7-Eleven.
Oh man, who you telling? You in line? Everybody look at you like, man.
You here for the?
I ain't moving.
Here for the same thing. Okay.
But see, that's what I'm gonna tell y'all this real quick. My dad, one big thing that he used to always say was because he would play the lotto, and there's a lot of people that just go and say you ain't gonna win the lotto.
Yeah.
Yeah. More than likely, yeah, we know that.
Probably not. Right.
But it's all about the dream. It's all about the conversation.
Yeah.
That's the fun part, man. It's $2.
Speaking of conversation,
come on. Bring it.
It's like, okay, I'm gonna close my laptop.
There it is. Don't even need it.
So it's just like, why? Like, it's entitlement. That's what I want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna talk about.
I like that. That sounds good.
Entitlement.
Entitlement. Yeah.
So you went. Okay, Mac. You just won $1.6 million, and that equates to $1 billion because after taxes they're gonna take whatever.
Right.
So you got $1 billion. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
You got $1 billion of them things.
Fresh. You got no more taxes.
999 millions and some more millions. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you have to. So I was on my phone with a homeboy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He will remain nameless. Okay.
There we go.
At this point, but he knows exactly who he is because he listens to this podcast.
Yeah. Hey, we're talking about you.
So I'm talking about you right now.
Yeah.
He hears me. It's like bruh got in his feelings because
Chris don't care. He come out with it. Yeah.
Because you say a number. Yeah. You said a number that I feel like that you feel like I should. Oh, you should just throw me 100 million or what? Nigga, I ain't throwing you no 100 million.
That's your homeboy? Or
like you was like,
I'm saying that ain't
it's
your
just
brother.
Like people just like, no, even if you are my brother, I'm not throwing you no $100 million.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like,
okay, I'm with it.
Like, yo, like why do like so my whole what stemmed off of that was just why do people feel like first of all, let's just break this down. The amount of money that I was probably gonna give you, you wasn't gonna make that in your lifetime anyway.
That's true. Let's be real.
So regardless of whatever that is,
I'm giving it to you. Be glad to be.
But you know what the funny thing is, Mac?
Point. Okay, come on.
That number that I would give you would be enough for you to do whatever you want in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, Chris.
That I feel like that's enough for you to get. You don't have to work no more. You can do whatever you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? But if that number doesn't align with the number that they think that you should give them, niggas gonna get mad at you. And he was heated.
But see,
like,
right. But we ain't even got yet. Right.
I ain't even won.
Yeah, ain't even nowhere near.
I said, bro, I actually don't have the money right now.
It don't matter.
I was like, bro, I don't have the actual money. Like, we didn't win anything yet. And he was just like, yeah. You know how niggas get, your homeboys just get quiet.
Yeah, all right, we ain't win, huh? All right.
Well, shoot, she just came home. I got to go, bro.
Yeah, I'm out.
Get off my phone, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'll give you, look, if I give you 10,000, you should be happy.
I'm going to put you on a stipend now.
Yeah, okay? Since you want to act like that.
Since you want to act crazy.
But I'm going to say this. It's only because people know the amount you had. If you didn't know the amount.
Exactly.
And it's all of a sudden you got a check for $1 million, man, you better be happy about that.
Me and Lee had an extensive conversation about this because I told her that there are some members of my family where I would never give them a certain amount of money that I know they would self-destruct. I know you would probably do something that is crazy and you'll probably harm yourself or probably get yourself in trouble. No. So certain people, I feel like if you just like, look, I'm just going to pay you this amount of money every year.
And that's all you need.
And this is all you need.
Because if I give you more than that, you might hang yourself. I don't know.
You do that with certain people. Now, there are some that you can just like, here's some money. But if I say, if I give you $5 million and you know that I got 900 million, I don't care that I got 900 million. I just gave you 5.
Yeah.
So if you get mad over the 5, I'm going to keep the 5.
Yeah.
And you're going to get nothing. Okay? Okay.
No, I'm with you on that.
Because and I mean, it's the entitlement thing. I don't care if you're my brother, my sister. I don't care. Like that stuff doesn't weigh with me because like you have to know that I'm going to take care of you.
Yeah.
You have to know that I have your best intention at heart. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's gonna feel entitled to your money.
Oh, absolutely. People you ain't even
cousins that
seen.
you didn't.
I know.
That
but
you
wait a minute, you my cousin on whose side?
On whose side? Like on your mommy's, daddy's, uncle's side.
Had a dog.
Had a dog.
I took care of that dog.
I took care of the dog. You remember?
I'm kind of like a brother.
Nah, bro, I don't remember none of that.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the good and the bad is this. The dream is the fun part.
Yeah.
The excitement is the fun part. But if you really did all of a sudden find out you just won $1 billion,
right?
There's gonna be a lot of fear in that. Well, not fear, but a lot of worry in that.
Yeah.
Which is weird because
it comes from the pressure that you're gonna get from
right.
others.
That's it.
And
Isn't
how
that crazy?
people view you now.
Yeah.
People go, oh, Mac done changed.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
That's
with
like
that money, a
literally-
lot of shit gonna change my living status. I'm
Okay.
be honest.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, bruh.
When I claim it, I'm already gonna be where I'm at. I
like
promise
that.
you.
Yeah.
Because I'm just
I like
gonna
that.
literally just go to the look. Just show them the ticket. I can afford any. I can
hold
actually
on.
buy the subdivision.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to talk mess? Hold on.
Okay.
You see that right there? Cha-ching.
So
Smack you with that.
you know, you just set things up. It's just like, man, money make people act funny, man.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be
Money.
funny with it for about. If I want $1 billion, I'm gonna treat 10 million like. Nah, I'm gonna treat 5 million kind of crazy.
Oh, you being conservative.
I could do it, but I'm thinking 5 million crazily.
This is what,
crazily though.
Can I
crazy.
tell you what I said? This is literally what the plan that I came up with Lee, because that's an insane amount of money.
That's insane.
That's an insane amount of money. So I told her that, and we agreed.
Yeah.
We would take $300 million.
Yeah.
And we would slide that over here, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's the amount that's the exact amount that we're allotting to pay for, like, to give people money, to get our stuff, to do whatever we need to do for the people that we love, and
Right.
whatever.
So a third
whatever.
of it. I get it. Okay.
We just take
okay.
that. We just take that, and that's what you get. Once that's it.
That's it. You out of that pot.
The rest of that,
Yeah.
bruh, if you ain't trying to do something good in the world with
that's
yourself,
true.
your
Yeah,
karma
man.
gonna be messed up.
Yeah,
You're gonna
no
lose
doubt.
the money
No
anyway.
doubt. No doubt.
So
No doubt.
I told her what we gonna do is we gonna go sit down with people who got this kind of money
Yeah.
and know what to do with it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Where
gonna
can I
act
put
like
this?
I
This
know
gonna
what
work?
to do with $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I have no idea what to do with $1 billion.
For now on,
But
the
I
color
know-
yellow is gonna be called MacArthur.
But I know exactly. But I know LeBron
on
just
that.
built a school in Cleveland.
There you go.
And Baltimore ain't got one of them.
Uh-oh.
So I'm trying
Come on,
to go
Chris.
holler at LeBron. Hey, LeBron, you want to bring one of them promise schools to Baltimore?
There you go.
Hey, you wanna do like you
There
gotta
you
be
go.
thinking about stuff like that. People talking about I'm gonna have a Ferrari and I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get a helicopter. Dude was talking about
Yeah.
having a helicopter. Like I'm gonna go get I'm gonna have a helipad in my backyard. I was like, well, yeah, you know, Mike Tyson had $250 million in his lifetime, and now you go check his celebrity salary.
Ain't really looking like that.
Ain't really looking like that because you can get crazy.
Well,
It's
that's
just
the
like,
thing.
bro, you
Well,
can
I'm
lose that
telling
money.
You, well, this is my thing. There's so much of it that I have kind of mapped out how I would do it in the sensible way.
Yeah.
But I have to literally tell myself, how much am I putting to the nonsensical things? And the only reason why I say that is because immediately you think of all the sensible ways. I think.
Yeah.
You think about, like, okay, I could do this and I could do that. But I have to be logical enough to say, I'm going to waste a portion of this money. I mean, I'm just being honest.
A third is a good amount to
Yeah,
just,
to
and
just
not
be
even
like-
waste. That's $300 million.
See, I don't think you would waste that much. I think you would
course
give. I
you
think
not.
you would give and invest. But I think I'm talking about things like I want.
I'm gonna go stupid. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
what
you see what I'm
mean.
saying?
I'm about to buy something dumb.
Right.
Okay.
I want to go taste, octopus from Japan to be flown in. Like I don't know. Just like wow.
I know what you mean.
So I'm saying
know
in
what you
my
mean.
mind, there is a portion. You're right. I would give to certain people, or a portion I'm gonna keep in trust for my daughter, whatever it might be. Like you have things set up, and you already figure that out. But I'm thinking about, just for the sake of conversation, the silliness portion of what I'm going to spend
Yeah.
on, because
Yeah.
that's what I think. Now, don't get me wrong. I love what you said about one thing we actually said. Me and my wife, we both talked about the school system.
Mm-hmm.
We were saying with $1 billion. Could you affect the school system? And I think you're right. I think you do something kind of like what you said. The I Promise School. in
I
Baltimore.
don't see.
I don't know if you could do it. I don't think you could do it.
It's too many politics within
Right.
government
I agree
to
with that.
affect a public or run school system. Like, you know what I mean? And
I agree
things
with
that are
that.
government funded. You can't really play with that. But
Right.
what you can is create a private situation that's going to set up a community for success on a long term. And like literally a school like what LeBron opened where the kids don't have fees. They don't have book fees. They don't have
Yes.
tuition. They don't have none of that. Like, and the parents have resources at the school. Doing things like that in a community shifted it's 10 years from now. It's a 10, 15, 20-year plan, but you're going to start to see change in that actual community based on that thing that you just put there.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like for areas like that, it's like, why wouldn't I be trying to do stuff like that? Because for me to be sitting up here acting like I'm just going to spend no, you're not. Like there's no feasible person on earth that needs $1 billion. I actually like what was the funniest thing for me is like, you know, how was it Rosie? Who's Roseanne? Back in the day before she got all, you know, maggot out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? She was talking about how there should be like a maximum wage. You know how we have minimum wage in this country? Yeah. You know, there should be a maximum wage. You shouldn't be able to make over it because no one person needs all of this money.
That's interesting.
$1 billion is it's an insane amount of money. So saying like I'm gonna take a third and doing whatever you do with it, cool. But the rest of that 600 some odd, 700 odd, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got to change some lives,
I'm just saying this.
bro.
I hope whoever does win.
Yeah. You would hope.
Do something sensible with
you
it.
know.
I mean, for
especially
one
if
of
it's
those,
just one winner.
Right. Now, if it's even if it's 10 winners, I just hope you do something with it. But but if it is one, you're right. One winner, please do something sensible that's gonna help people. Because I just think overall, we all live on this planet. We all want to be able to, you know, enjoy this thing as we are. So.
You remember the movie? What's the Adam Sandler movie? Was it Mr. Deeds?
Oh, Mr. Deeds, yeah.
Where he won, like he got that inheritance at the end, and then like literally, I love the end of the movie because everybody in the community had the same car, and they was like, "Do you remember that movie at all?"
I'm trying to
so basically, like he was a descendant of a millionaire who passed away, blah blah blah, and all that kind of stuff, and the whole movie was centered around people trying to prove that he's not and trying to get the money from him. So they could, so it's kind of like that. It's a comedy or whatever, but literally at the end of the movie, everybody in the town got the same car. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the most hilarious thing for me because he was just like, I don't need all this money. He was like,
right, and you don't, right?
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like literally, that's what it's like, man. Like, so.
Well, that's the thing. I think give back to the people. We hope. So Mega Millions this Tuesday, 1.6 billion.
1.6 billion.
Powerball. We probably won't have ours up by then, but it's we might have the podcast up somewhere around there. But Powerball is on Wednesday, 620 million.
Jesus.
Play, man. Look, pay to play. Look, $2 is nothing.
Just go get one ticket.
Yeah, go get one ticket. And if you don't want to do it, I hope you don't win it, which I guess you can't, because you're that kind of person that don't need it. But for those that do play, man, I hope you do win. Good luck. Well, let me take it back. I hope I win. So, and if we do, then
it's hard to say what's the first thing you would do. It's hard to say.
Yeah,
it's just like, you know, everybody answers that question differently, but it's just like, man, it's just like. Certain people have to know they good, like, and the thing about thing about that is, Mac, I would still want to do talkative.
Isn't that something?
I would still want to.
You want to be able to have something that's still.
It just frees up my time.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You might get five of these.
We got a production.
Yeah.
Right. We sit back, Mac, we good. We making money anyway, bro.
I'm telling you.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you what. This is gonna be pretty much gonna close it here, man.
Yeah, man.
So whether we talk a little, whether we talk a lot, it's been talkative.
Holla.